Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so you know that this has been a wild time in the Bravo universe right now. We have Lisa Rinna leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We had the sentencing today. And of course, it doesn't stop there. It's like when it rains, it pours. And that's exactly what's happening. Now let's gear over to Vanderpump Rules, or a former, I guess we can call him a castmate. New articles are coming out where Amber Childers, who is Randall Emmett's ex, we remember Randall Emmett, who was engaged to Lala Kent. They have a beautiful baby daughter together. We've had Lala on our Hot Messy podcast. She's awesome. I've known her for a while now. But his ex is alleging that Randall Emmett is being investigated by the FBI as she is granted a restraining order. Plus, why Lala Kent is deeply concerned. Investigated by the FBI? This does not sound good. You guys remember the LA Times expose and all of the shenanigans? We're going to get into it. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you guys want to catch up with us on the Rinna and Jen Shah of it all, you can head over exclusively to Hot Messy Podcast YouTube channel and check that video out. We did a live today, or on Hot Messy Podcast, we're uploading the audio. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Randall Emmett's ex, Amber Childers, was granted a temporary restraining order against her ex-husband, Randall Emmett, in a Los Angeles court last month after citing a supposed FBI investigation against the film producer. Thank you to Reality Blurb for mentioning it all. After a previous request was denied due to the lack of evidence, the 34-year-old actress returned to court where she filed a second set of documents against Randall, revealing a call from an FBI special agent saying that it caused her extreme destruction and disturbance of her emotional calm and peace mind because of her two daughters, London and Riley, are often alone with him. In January 5th, a January 5th report shared by the Los Angeles Times, it was confirmed that on December 22nd, a judge demanded Randall stay 100 yards away from Amber and refrain from contacting her unless it is a brief, peaceful discussion about their kids. Listen, we all know, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I've witnessed it in my family. It is not easy to get a restraining order. Obviously, she got denied the first one. But now it looks like things are changing. As for Amber's communication with the FBI, she said that they reached out to her on December 6th, wanting to know about Randall's suspected activities with child exploitation, allegedly. And she noted that she's concerned about running the risk of their children being in Randall's care if federal law enforcement serve either an arrest or search warrant on him or on his premises. Although a spokeswoman for the FBI couldn't confirm or deny the existence of any investigation to the Times, Randall denied the investigation entirely, telling the outlet that he was not being investigated by the FBI nor anyone else, and the notion that I am is beyond absurd. I mean, if he was being investigated by the FBI, one, would they even share that? And two, why would he know? Would you know, or would that be one of those, this is an Emily D. Baker conversation, but would you know, or would that be something that would be sealed documents until they gather all of their information and then they unseal it right before they arrest you? There is zero evidence that I am being investigated for anything. I am shocked and in utter disbelief that Amber would even hint at something so disgusting and untrue. According to Randall, who shares joint legal custody with Amber, the claims being made against him are designed to hurt his career without any evidence whatsoever. But according to the Times, they've spoken to three others who also claim to have been contacted by the FBI in regard to Randall's alleged activities. It's the Los Angeles Times, Randall. I'm not saying anybody's right or anybody's wrong, but when it's the Los Angeles Times, that's sort of a big deal. Amber's attorney, Larry Backman, spoke to the Times, responding to a statement from Randall's family attorney, Heather M. Patrick, who said that the lawyers representing her and Randall are in the middle of globally resolving the unfounded allegations against Randall. The court issued protective orders against Randall Emmett, premised upon a prima facie showing of abuse. If Emmett contends she is lying, he should try the matter in a court of law rather than the media, he said. I can confirm that Emmett's prior counsel has never once reached out to discuss a settlement. I mean, Okay, it keeps going. It keeps going. The attorney also stated that he was open to discussing settlement terms and conditions on behalf of his client, in addition to Amber accusing Randall of being physically and emotionally abusive to her during their 8-year marriage, claiming that he attempted to strangle her during a postnuptial agreement discussion, which Randall denies. Lala Kent said that Randall tackled her and knocked her to the ground after she confronted him about the alleged cheating, which he also denied. Is this a smear campaign? Is it one of those where there's smoke, there's fire? Do you believe the FBI is investigating him? Are we calling the Los Angeles Times liars? Or are we calling Randall a liar? Like, where does the pendulum swing on this? Which way are we going? These are just like, there's so many allegations here. An attorney representing Lala, who shares 1-year-old daughter Ocean with Randall, confirmed Lala is aware of the allegations against Randall. We are deeply concerned about these allegations, said Daniel J. Pellitz. At this time, our sole focus is on the safety of the children and ensuring that the children and any possible victims who may come forward be protected. A court hearing has been set for January 12th for further discussion on Amber's restraining order, and we know that Vanderpump Rules will officially be back on February 8th. I'm wondering too, with this, how much of it will play out on this new season. Now, we know that Lala and Katie's navigating a divorce. Lala and Randall are officially split. Last season, she was defending the hell out of him. And then, of course, it always happens in the gap of filming, we hear that Randall was caught with this girl in Nashville, or these two girls. Then there's so many different photos of him with this random girl at a tailgating thing. I believe it was tailgating or football, whatever, arena. And then at LAX. And people just keep coming forward because when you're in the public eye or even just get a glimpse of it, if people know you, if people know of you, if people recognize you, shit just comes out. I mean, even so simple as to, I don't know if you guys remember the guy that Kim Richards was dating on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but they kept on joking. I think it was Brandy who said he looks like a bulldog. I was at LAX one time coming out of the bathroom and he walked right past me and I was like, who is that? I recognize that guy. But he was on like 3 episodes. I think it was not a lot. But that's what I mean. Is like, it's just so easy to recognize somebody at that point. But I don't want to just give you this information, guys, and not ask your opinions. I'm so curious to hear what you have to say. So with that, go ahead and comment below. Let us know. Don't forget to go over to our community tab, vote in the poll. And of course, if you missed the lives that we had today, we had 2. We had our Real Housewives of Miami recap live right here on Up and Adam. And then, of course, how many times do you get $1 every time I say, of course? Our Lisa Britta and Jen Shaw situation live that was on Hot Messy Podcast exclusive YouTube channel where you can go check out the video. Make sure you give it a like button. Go subscribe to Hot Messy Podcast YouTube channel. And there is a new episode aside from that of Hot Messy Podcast out now. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.